You can't go outside, sir! You saw what happened to Melody, she's dying! Such urgency. I have the most urgency right now. There's a barrel over here. Is there a unit up here somewhere? I'm just making sure that I know where all the units are before we deal with them. So, you have... This is actually Brook's house, so, yeah, well, he's too busy, taking care of things. That's what he does. He's a go-getter. That's what he is. So, it's actually Brook's house over there. And, over here, yeah, I'm just kind of doing an introduction to Pueltown so I don't want to bother for later, because why not? There's a Growlithe here. Unfortunately, we can't, catch it. Pokemon Rangers, help us! TV! Doesn't say anything. Growlithe! Grrrf! Just sounds like he has, like, a really weird list if I say it like that. Anyway, so, there's two machines here. There's one right here that's okay, so we need a fire thing. Unfortunately, Magby's firepower isn't going to quite be enough. So we're going to need something that has actual firepower to break that. And up here is actually... This is Melody's house, so his grandparents are here. Or her grandparents, so unfortunately I don't know where her daughter's gone. She's just gone missing. There's a Bunny there as well. We know what they are like, though, so who cares about Bunny? Anyway, that's kind of this section of Pueltown. Actually, there's one more house over here that we haven't looked at, so... Exploration! Houses! Exciting. Oh, there's an Raticate in here, so if you do need another Raticate, we can catch one here. Actually, I'm gonna grab an Raticate just for the sole purpose. I'm gonna fight this Raticate just because I need a reason to show off the firepower, so let's quickly demonstrate this fire ability before we get any further. Melody can wait, she's only dying slowly. So it causes burning to happen, which tires the Pokemon out and prevents them from attacking. So it is actually useful power. It's definitely better than fighting because you can do extra damage and prevent them from fighting back. That being said, I think there are more useful powers overall. But fire is not terrible. So we have another electric thing. That being said, we do need to find a Growlithe. There's a Shinx here. Unfortunately, there's no Growlithe inside. So yeah, we got some criminals, as we already know. Quickly go ahead and see what's upstairs here. If there's a... I don't think there's a Growlithe up here, so we're gonna have to backtrack to find one, unfortunately. But that's how it goes, alas. Because there's not one over here, right? Nope. Alright, we'll have to actually go find, like, oh, I guess I should have brought a second Growlithe over, because you do need fire one. I thought it was more electric ones, but apparently it's not. Once again, people not very aware of their surroundings. So yeah, that's that's Pueltown for you. We'll quickly go ahead and now save Brook and Melody, and, well, we'll be done then with this area. So what we'll actually do to save time is we're gonna head down here, use our first electric assist to break this barrier. As you can see, there is an electric, the blue one, as you remember, is weak to electrify, so we can use one of our Raticate to take that out as well. And it's nice to have an Raticate in our party regardless, just because Raticate is another strong ability to use on stronger battles, which actually may be happening very soon. I mean, there is a boss here, or the bad guys are like, oh, let's go talk to our boss, so you can kind of imagine how things are going down. So that's one strange machine done. We just need to go grab ourselves a Growlithe, and we can take out the other strange machine, and everything will be good to go. We can also grab ourselves a second Magnemite while we're here, which will be useful, so we'll do just that. So, quickly getting a Growlithe, because we need it. Don't burn me, thank you. And then we can, we're at full health, so we don't need to recharge. We'll grab a Magnemite just for emergencies, because the game is starting to get a bit tougher here. Always good to have some recharge on you, just in the off chance that things go horribly wrong. And we can then make it, and then we can go save the rest of Pueltown here and see what happens. So, circle the Magnemite, save the... Oh, really? If I could get it before that electric thing went off. Oh well, I'm not even mad. So, yeah, Magnemites aren't worth that much experience. The recharges tend to be more for recharges and not for grinding. So, we got ourselves a team. Let's go save them! Go, go, go. Hey, slime. Go, 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 go! I'm distracted very easily. Huzzah! Alright, so all I need to do is destroy the fire one up here, which I believe is right near to them. And indeed it is. And this should save Pueltown here. So, go us. Pueltown has been saved. Hurrah! Correct? Yeah. So, that takes care of all those guys. And, Melody and Brook are okay, so not hurt, but yeah, Brook was being a little bit too reckless here. However, people are going to the harbor, so we have to go stop them at the harbor here. So we're gonna head to the east side of Pueltown to deal with that. Yeah, Isaac unfortunately is a bit busy with his work lately, so Brook basically is kind of helping her out. They're good friends. Oh, the look back of, hey, thanks for saving my life. You kind of took forever because you're being an LPer and being detailed, but whatever. So they take her back home. We don't need to go visit her home. We've already seen her home, so let's head to the harbor and stop this evil gang of crooks. That sounds like a good time. Holy crap, this video has been long already. That's okay, though. There's a Wingull. As you can see, we can't catch Pokemon here, though, instead, because there's more machines. But, we can add a Wingull to the inventory. We don't really need it for anything, so I have no problem with... Okay, I thought it was going to be a water attack, and it was a charge. It charges, that's right. It doesn't shoot water like most water Pokemon. It rams to attack. Thanks for telling me that now. So, yeah, Wingull, add to the inventory. Can't really add to our group, but we don't need it in our group anyway. We're doing fine, just fine without it. So, this is the harbor part of Pueltown. There's like an area you can go into here, which will be useful later when this is kind of the boat area. This harbor will be used for an actual harbor later. I like the little floor pattern there. It's very nifty. So you can see a Raticate over there, so we're actually want to capture that Raticate and add it to our group. But then we'll have the bad guys to face, and we will deal with that. So let's go! It's Ranger time! Alright. So we're gonna go over here. Gonna capture this Raticate and go from there. So watch out for Raticate. It does try to bite. Its bite does have decent range, and it ran into the little tail end of that thing, unfortunately. It does actually take a lot of circles as well. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to keep it. It's not really a thing we're going to need for anything, though, so I'm just adding it to the browser because it's here, and we'll just take care of it now. Tons of new Pokemon today, by the way. That's why this episode's been going for so long, is because we just have a ton of Pokemon to catch. It is a cut, too, so that's always really helpful to have. But, unfortunately, we can't be friends of it because there are machines here. So we head up here to the section, and we see the bad guys and a yellow machine. So, there is a yellow version of these. So, they took a little too long installing them, so they're heavy. But, they got some data from the experiment. They can go ahead and leave. However, we're not going to let them leave. We gotta confront them and ask about this experiment and who they are. Let's do it! That's obviously the, hey, by the way, boss is happening. You can see the boss right there. It's a Toxicroak. So, Luana being as upfront as usual, just like, what are you talking about? Tell us things! So yeah, well, for Fantles, you're the one who's causing trouble. So these guys, the evil team of this journey, Team Dimsun is here. Critical syndicates I want to dominate the world by controlling Pokemon with their Gigarima machines. So, that's the plot, basically. We have a bunch of evil guys using machines to control Pokemon. Team Dimsun. That's a cool name, Team Dimsun. There's actually really interesting. There's some thematic things going on with the whole Dimsun. There's a reason they're called Dimsun. So we'll show that off later. So this guy was being a bit too forward. He sets his rat up on us for a bit of a battle. We get the Dimsun music, by the way. Darn it! I took damage. I was hoping I could circle them all, but the long line helps a lot of that fight, group fights like that. But unfortunately, I took damage, so oh well. We'll still gain a good amount of experience. I have a Magnemite for backup if this boss does deal damage to me. Speaking of the boss, he's still there and still hypnotized. So, fortunately, here we go. A Toxicroak. It's finally time for another boss. Bring on the Toxicroak. So we get the Team Dimsun boss music going on as well. So it's going to hop around a bit, tough to dodge. Watch out, it's going to shoot poison gas. Okay, that was the poison. Ow, that does a lot of damage too. You don't have any poison defense at this point as well, so be careful. Don't hit the pools of liquid. Be a little cautious of this fight, because they can be rather tricky. So give me a good chance to fight while he's about to do more poison. Be careful you don't touch the poison. As you saw, it does a good chunk of damage. Not going to be as successful with this boss fight as I was with the Tangrowth one, unfortunately. So, more enemies. He's just kind of doing a thing, apparently. So, do more circles. He's going to spit more poison. Not going to let myself take damage from that. There's no reason to risk taking damage. I think he's going to spit more poison out here. Yep. So, he kind of alternates between those two attacks. That just seems like a fake out to me, and indeed it is. 3 exclamation points. So this is a new attack. He also can spew out poison gas around him in a circle like that. So be careful for that as well. If you do get in trouble, feel free to just go ahead and use your Pachirisu power or an electric power to stun him, a very good way to deal with him. Unfortunately, we don't have any sort of psychic or ground attack, so we have no way to actually do super effective damage to him. And, of course, we have no poison defense. We haven't encountered a poison Pokemon up until this point. We have no Pokemon, we don't have access to those Pokemon yet. We don't have the clearance for that or something. A rank, so not an S rank. Oh well, not the end of the world. So we take on the Toxicroak, take on the boss, and, fortunately, we're going to force them to retreat. It's heavy, but they're going to manage to get away. Because unfortunately, they don't need that drawbridge to escape. They have a boat. It is a harbor, after all. Probably should have thought of that one. So with that, they actually are allowed to escape. Unfortunately. So, the bridge was a waste of effort. You can't catch a boat, sir, with your body. But, that's what Brook's all about. He's a bit reckless, he does that. So, Brook going on an adventure of his own. With his sandals in his teeth. A bit reckless. We have a fisherman here who's just like, yeah, the Pokemon quiet down. Brook, jumping in the sea. What's going on here? So, yeah. Brook, unfortunately, has his limits. He'll be smart enough to come back, so... That's what he does. Just let him go. He'll swim, but he's not going to catch up. And as you can see, he kind of gives up on his little... Also, that totally just had a little bit of lag there. That was a bit strange. Anyway, so... Brook, he's here, just chilling out. Never had a mission this dangerous before, but a bit of a dangerous mission, so... Filling them in voicemail as we head back to home base here. But that is mission clear for now, so... Yeah, that sea is pretty darn salty, Brook. You're a bit reckless. I don't... It's been long enough. I don't need more fighting. Raticate. So yeah, mission clear though. We've learned about the team. We know their objectives. They want world domination by using Pokemon for hypnosis. We do have access to one of those machines though. Possibly we can find some ways to counter this. But a threat to Almia has been made known. The danger is here, guys. We're gonna have to deal with it. So, that'll all be happening though in the next video. Hey, how's it going? Travel pamphlets. This place, not so safe, unfortunately, so we'll go ahead and, no, stop! Stop! Leave me alone! Don't need your silly battles. Enough battles for one day, thank you very much. So, we'll make the journey back home in the next episode. I wasn't going to put it in this episode, but it's already 30 minutes long, so I'm not going to push any longer than that. We'll, call it a video shortly, and deal with some side quests and our return trip in the next video. So, oh, that Growlithe just is chilling here. Can we just not? Thank you. So, just kind of a little side area. It doesn't really have much of a purpose, but... Anyway, we'll head back to the Ranger Depot and call things there. So, this is LuckySevenDX signing out. In the next episode of Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia, we report in and probably deal some side quests. We're going to get a little bit of a lull in the action, be able to do some side questy stuff finally. So, that'll all be happening next time, guys. So, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye. Alright, so, basically I decided after looking at the footage that it'd make more sense to split that past video into 2 videos and actually finish this mission in this video, because that makes more sense to head back to Pueltown and sort of turn that, or to head back to Vientown and turn that into, Barlow and actually wrap up this mission. So we're actually going to do that quickly instead, so a bit of a change of mind. Just gonna quickly walk the path down to Vientown and do that. So, however, along the way, we're actually gonna come across a quest. As you can see, our menu here, we only have one quest to do, but it's actually right here. So we actually do it on the way back to Pueltown, or to Vientown. I'm gonna confuse the two now, apparently. So, he's basically more a character. Basically, crates are back, and we have to do crates version, quest version 2, apparently. So, he's tired of the crates. We're gonna go ahead and take care of them, and so on and so forth. So there's only 2 crates left. An easy job for us, and they're actually kind of they're partly on the way back, so they're not too out of the way. We'll just go ahead and take care of them. You know, be the Good Samaritan and take care of this guy. We're a ranger, that's what we do. We do helpful things and save the world. And hello, you are trying to be all Hoppip in my... No, you're not a Hoppip, you're a Cherubi! I just edited the video that had that mistake in it, and I said it again. What is wrong with... They look like Hoppips and they hop around, okay? I can't help it. Anyways, the 2 crates are back there. but we need something of Crush, and, well, Beedrill is a good source of Crush, so none of that. None. Darn it. Darn it. I was like 2 things off from having a perfect go there, and then I failed. But, oh well. So we need the 2 Beedrill. They're just the closest thing with Crush that's available there. Not quite enough for a level up, but that's okay. We'll get one soon. Not gonna need either of these 2. Don't really need Electrify or Cut for anything soon, and Cut's fairly accessible with all these Roselias. That's right, you're right there, Mr. Beedrill. That was quick. Anyway, let's try to do this again. None of that. Circle, 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 circle. Aw, I was one short again. Oh well. It's probably going to be a good idea to have a Thing of Crush, just because I know that there's a Thing of Crush that's going to be useful in the future. But we're going to grab a Beedrill probably easily on the way back to Pueltown, because they're all over the path to Pueltown. So we'll grab them there. For now, we'll just take these 2 Beedrills so we can break the 2 crates of Crush. And that'll actually take care of a fairly simple and easy quest, and then we'll go back to Pueltown, turn in our thing, and call it a day. So, a bit of a long mission. The missions are starting to get a bit more lengthy. You'll probably go start having more multi-video missions like this. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So, 1 sting breaks that box into a million pieces. That's 1 powerful poison sting. And then, well, the other crate's just... Oh, come on. You can reach it from here. Try harder, Beedrill. Try harder. Yeah, for some reason, Beedrills crush things with their stingers. I don't know. I'm not sure how that works. Beedrills are weird. Never been a big fan of bees. They're kind of douchey. Anyway, so we actually have to go and report the mission being cleared. So we just go back to the guy over here, and we can turn the mission. And from there, well, we've taken care of everything we can take care of before heading to Pueltown and turning in the quest. So we've done our bit to keep the forest looking beautiful. Smokey the Bear probably wouldn't actually give a crap because it didn't have to do with fire. But I'm sure he'd still be okay with it because, well, actually, he probably tried to model faces seeing that he's a bear. So, not the shopping mall type. The Owl Hurdy mall type. Anyway, we're getting some power-up data. I believe, if I remember correctly, it's Bug Defense, which would have been helpful against those Beedrill 2 seconds ago, but, oh well. So we get Bug Defense, take 3 less damage from bugs now, so we now have 5 different types we don't take as much damage from. Considering we haven't encountered most of the other types yet, at all, that's just kind of interesting. So, that's a thing. Taking care of that. Now let's head back to Pueltown, and we can call it a video from there. So all we have to do now is head over to here, and there's a ledge we can hop over right down here. So we hop off the ledge. Much bigger ledges, by the way, than, the ones in the original Pokemon games, that's for sure. If you're a ranger, you have upgraded ledge power. You can break your shins, but that's okay. You jump off that ledge and you like it. So yeah, this is a nice shortcut back through the Pueltown Forest. You can skip having to go around up the ledge and to the lookout point, all that stuff. And then we can head back to Pueltown here, and we'll be able to take care of, well, everything else we need to do, really. It's just turning in the quest and talking to people a little bit, and we'll be good to go. We'll be able to take a rest, complete this crazy day of action and adventure, and speculate a little bit more about this Team Dim Sum that we encountered. So we have our band of crooks now. We know who's trying to hypnotize Pokemon. We know that there's some evildoers in the world. Luana's a bit upset, though, because that they got away, but I mean, we know who they are now. I'm sure they had more than 1 Gigaremo machine left, and yeah, I think we did pretty well. So, what are they all about? What's going on? Well, we'll find out as we go later in the game, as we have to stop the evil Dim Sum and their plots and plans. As we learn more about it, we'll have to investigate that a little bit. So, they're taking out this Gigamori machine. A shadow has come across Almia. It's funny. Anyway, we're tired, and also Balo doesn't know how to say it. It's not Gigamori, it's Gigaremo. How did he even get that? Anyway, we'll rest a bit next time, because that'll obviously start the next bit of quests. So, for now, that's we're actually ending the video for realsies now. Ali is still not talking. What are we gonna learn more about Ali? Maybe we will next time. Are we gonna learn more about these Gigaremo machines? Who knows? There's a lot going on. The plot has certainly been getting interesting. We're gonna start discovering more about the happenings behind the scene in the next video, guys. This is LuckySevenDX signing out. See you guys in the next episode of Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia. Sign up for realsies this time, too. Anyways, bye-bye!